Hi,
Hey, I'm Judy,
and I'm Miguel.
and we are the Lopez family.
Yes.
Well, we have two more, and they're sleeping.
We wanted to share our journey when we first got our bariatric surgery. Judy had her surgery July 5th, 2017, and I had mine September 13th, 2017. So we wanted to talk about it and introduce ourselves, and we want to open it up for questions if you are out there um, looking into receiving any type of bariatric surgery, specifically the vertical sleeve gastrectomy. That's what we both got, and we want to share because I know that when we were looking into um, getting the surgery, we searched a lot of videos out there for testimonials, and we found a lot of useful ones, and we want to contribute and give back to the world. And
All right, guys, want to hear something? Drum roll, please. Together, we have lost 140 something, 42 pounds.
yeah,
Yeah, we've lost a whole person.
yeah, between both of us. Yeah.
That person that's out here between us is gone.
Yes. But I've lost 78 pounds. My highest weight was 350, and I'm 272 now.
Ooh. I got a new hubby. And I've lost 72 pounds. And my highest weight, I'm gonna be a little vulnerable here, you guys, so please be nice. My highest weight was 282, and my current weight is between 209 and 210.
Yeah.
So 72 to 73 pounds. You guys, I just have to put that out there. It is not a cop-out. And if you're thinking that, better watch this video good.
It's not the easy way out because as bariatric patients, we still have to sacrifice. It doesn't
I still
come
have to
easy.
go to the gym.
Yeah, we still have to work out.
I still have to eat healthy.
Yes. It's just basically a tool, and that's what they always tell you. They tell you, the doctors, it's just a tool.
I have my cheat moments too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
it's December, okay? It's cheat December.
Yeah. So it's still not easy. You can still gain weight. You can still gain weight.
Told you, I'm fluctuating between 209 and 210. I keep going back and forward.
Yeah.
It's that cake and that candy. My customers keep giving us candy.
Yeah, but make sure you're doing everything right. Make sure you're taking your vitamins. Make sure you're eating healthy. You're staying hydrated. You have to put your part into it too.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think it requires more than it requires way more commitment than before. And that's what we wanted, I think, is we wanted something that would require us to completely commit 100% without feeling like I'm gonna fall off the wagon and I'm off the wagon. And then all of a sudden, like months later, you jump back on. This is like you fall off the wagon in 2 seconds. 2 seconds later, you're back on it.
Yeah, because you have an internal tool. Like I remember dieting on my own before surgery. You know, I had my weak moments where I just overate, and I would be like, "Oh, I'll just start tomorrow," or "I'll get back on the
Tomorrow never came.
on the wagon." Yeah.
Monday was never here.
No, no. And now, like, if I feel weak or I want to eat something, I can.
Yeah.
But I get full really fast. And if I overeat, my stomach will reject it.
Right.
And that's actually something that I've struggled with ever since after surgery.
It's a mind thing.
Yeah.
We've been struggling with our stomachs have learned to tell us now when we're full and when we're done. but it's like our brain is like, no, keep stuff in your face. You like this tastes good.
Yeah.
And our stomach's like, no, you better knock it off or I'm gonna spit it back out.
Yeah. And I mean, we made food an addiction. We ate when we were sad. We ate when we were happy. We ate when we wanted to celebrate.
We ate.
We just ate just because we wanted to eat.
We ate because it was there.
Yeah. And or if it wasn't there, we would look for it. It's a stigma when people are afraid of this surgery. It's become a stigma, and maybe because people have heard of other patients getting sick or getting complications.
I'm a waitress, and I see so many stories, horror stories too, of patients that they get this surgery because they want to be skinny. Not the right reason you should get this surgery.
No. The key is healthy. You want to be healthy, not skinny.
Yeah, and
Skinny comes later.
skinny goes.
Yeah, skinny comes, but you want to be healthy, and that should be your focus.
Your motive.
And before you get the surgery, you have to make up your mind that food was an addiction, and you have to stop making it an addiction.
Yeah.
It has to. You have to make it up in your mind that food is no longer going to be a priority. It's a
necessity, and it should just fill the need, but not. It shouldn't fill voids.
Yeah, you're gonna eat to live. You're not gonna live to eat.
Yeah, and I think we had that all reversed for many, many years. I mean, I think if I could go back into like my pictures in old times, every picture I am chunky. Maybe like when I was Zara's age, I was skinny like Zara. And then I got chunky, and I've been chunky ever since.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm not skinny now either. I'm just stating that I've been chunky forever.
Yeah. But if you're afraid of the stigma, because there is a lot of stigma out there about bariatric surgery, bariatric surgery has evolved, and there's like 4 different types of surgeries out there. There's a traditional gastric bypass. There is the lap band, which even our doctor doesn't like doing it, or he doesn't do it at all. There's
a lot.
There's a duodenal switch, and then there's the one we had, which is the
vertical sleeve gastrectomy.
Yes.
It's a big word.
But we felt comfortable doing the sleeve, and we felt at peace about it, and
it was just the right fit for us.
Yeah.
We felt that it was more natural, the most natural of them all.
Yeah, because
without feeling like we lost a lot of ourselves, and we just needed a tool. We didn't want to go that far into it.
And if you do go that far, because maybe you are 300-400 pounds overweight, you're 400 or 500 pounds, 600 pounds,
or even 200.
Yeah. If you do decide to get those bigger, more intrusive surgeries, make sure you do your part. Make sure you take your vitamins, because that stigma that is out there about people getting sick and having complications, the majority of the time is because those people provoke those complications. Yeah. They don't follow what the doctors tell them to do. And especially if you have a more intrusive surgery like the gastric bypass or duodenal switch, you need to take your vitamins for life. You have to take them every single day. And if not, then you will get complications.
Guys, another thing I want to state is before we made any decision, we prayed about it. We are faith-based, and we believe in God, and we believe that anything you do through God, you will succeed. We went to God before we made any decision, and God gave us that peace to go through with it.
Yeah.
It wasn't a decision that we just woke up and said, I'm going to do it, and that's it. It was, we had to get our God's consent. We wanted to be a success story. We want to be a success story, so we know that Jesus can help us and that he will see us through it. So
Yeah.
if you are not a faith-based believer, I still recommend it. I still recommend that you ask God, because he's the only one that will help you. He's the only one that can heal you, and he's the only one that knows you the best.
Amen.
So just want to throw that out there.
Yeah. And that's why we felt peace about it. And I wanted to do it alongside Judy, since she had complications after giving birth, and her doctor suggested that she lose weight, whether on her own or with the help of a tool. And it took a while to make that decision.
Yeah.
It took a year.
It took me over a year, almost 2. Yeah. Almost 2. My daughter turned 2 this year, and I got my surgery this summer. So
Yeah, and it takes time. I mean, depending what part of the country you're in and who your doctor is going to be, every insurance is different. Every doctor is different. They're all going to have different requirements for you. They're going to have different loops for you to jump, and it takes time. It's not like you're going to go in there and you're going to have surgery the next day. You have to see a psychologist. You have to get clearance from your doctors, and it took us
some time.
Yeah, from the very first time we went to the seminar to learn about it to the actual surgery date, it was 10 months for Judy and literally a year for me. You have plenty of time to learn about it too.
Yes, get educated. Please do
Yes.
not do something where you don't know what you're doing. That should be in everything you do.
Yeah.
We did our homework. At least I did.
Yeah. No, well, I mean, I did too.
Yeah.
I might have not watched a lot of videos, but I spoke to people
Yeah.
that had the surgery, and I have a couple friends and people that we've known that have gotten the surgery, and they helped us and gave us advice and
Yeah, definitely.
helped us feel comfortable about our decision.
So get educated, do your homework, check everything out, every type of resource. It can't hurt at all. And educate your family. If this is your
Yes.
decision and this is something that you want to do, please educate those around you,
Yes.
because they will be your supporters or not.
Yeah.
And trust me, you want everyone to be your supporter when you make these decisions, especially because if they're your people, for lack of better words, if they're your people that you hang around with, that you spend the most time with, you want them to be supportive. You want them to understand you and not be a stumbling block in your way to success.
Yeah.
And
But get yourself a support system. If your spouse is going to be your support system, you need at least one person that can support you during this whole process.
yeah.
If you don't have a spouse, then I suggest you get a best friend, a family member, anybody that can be your support system and be there for you throughout this journey. And like Judy said, educate your family, educate your friends, because you do need those circle of family and friends to be there to support you and not judge you.
Yeah. We can talk about this in another video because there's
That's
a lot
whole
to it.
nother story.
But we got to end this because this is getting long. But you guys, if you like what you're hearing and you want to hear more, please leave us some comments.
Yes, don't be shy.
Letting us know if this is something you guys want to talk about, hear about, whatever.
Post any questions you have. If it's questions just for me as If you're a male and you are interested what I went through, then go ahead. If you're a female and you're interested what Judy went through, don't be shy in posting questions, because each one of us have different experiences.
Completely different. Completely different. And but yeah, please let us know. We are here to help. We feel that God gave us the opportunity to do this, and we want to share with others what He's done for us. Because yes, my surgeon did the surgery, but those hands were God's hands.
Amen.
So we are here to help. We are here to do what we can. And yes, this is also a testimony. This is another form of a testimony for us, and we are willing to help and share. And we wanted to do this together because we obviously did this together, and so we wanted to do a video putting it out there and see what you guys think. All right, you guys, good night.
Bye. Good night.
Or good
Hope to see you soon.
morning, wherever you're watching this.
Bye.
Bye.